Hello pilots, I'm back with another Mecha BREAK gameplay video. This time we are playing Hurricane on the Longman launch site, and if you're like me and you are waiting patiently for the new season, then hopefully a little bit of gameplay will tide you over until then. So I start out by going around to flank the enemy off the point. Unfortunately, I ran straight into a stego, but that didn't dissuade me from just opening fire and blasting him down. I see the stego coming back around to get set up, and I always like to try and displace these heavies, super heavies, when I can, because if they are left to just fire in a corner, they can do tremendous damage. I get stuck inside this welcome box, but I put down a little trap for him, and then I just start opening fire. My team is all in here, and I don't really think the enemy have much choice, but letting us take the point and get off to a flying start. I see this Inferno, and I see my Welkin chasing him down, so I decide to help out because an Inferno can be tricky. I see this Sky Raider doing a bombing run, so I strafe around and slice him up a little bit with the beam splitters. The stego's on the point here, pushing. So again, what I want to do is just displace him, get him off the point. The Welkin and Tricera, they have the same idea here. And so for now, whilst we have the head start and we're doing okay, we keep contesting. I wanted to come in here and put down a few traps for the enemy Welkin because my buddy was getting pretty heavily harassed by him, so I just tried to get my body in the way, try to take the lock, but fortunately he's quite low now, so I just open fire, beam splitters, and yeah, just go in. I see the stego is also low, it's getting healed up, but I jump in there and help finish it off. There's that pesky Inferno again, so I just want to see if I can get him. He uses his orcs again. I have no idea where he is, so I just wait patiently. He reveals himself here. He's clearly out of energy, trying to hide, and I just finish him off. This Luminate is flying around like an absolute madman, so I give up on that and just start trying to dump into this Falcon and Sky Raider. It's really tricky to hit these guys, but if you're patient, you can just about manage it. And that gets me the triple. Racking up some assists there as we take control of the enemy payload. I'm still here with my buddy the Swalkin, but the point is up now, and I think that we need to head over there and try to take it so that we can push our payload even further. The enemy is all set up on the point here. It's nice for me to just open fire with the beam splitters, and it does quite a lot of damage. I start shredding shields and then just opening fire with my main gun, just hammering on the enemy and finishing them off. I do prefer to use fully charged shots, but when you get an opportunity like that and you've got like rounds in the chamber, I'm never afraid to just, you know, chuck them out there, hammer in the enemy and try to get a kill. See the Welkin down there? I'm trying to shoot him, but he cleverly jumps up faster than my beams can track, so I just shut them off. Have a look around. The enemy team seem to have been wiped, so I just moved to our payload, help defend there. I see the welcome box up here, but I decide to keep firing just to shatter it so my team doesn't get stuck in there. Stego comes back around. We do a little bit of a dance here. I almost get myself trapped between his rockets and his shield, but I managed to get out. He's using his smoke to get away. The Tricera is pinging for help here, so I just try to get this Welkin off, but unfortunately I was too slow. I didn't have enough damage. I know the Welkin was low here, but this stego was on the payload and he was shooting me, so I just decided to hunker down and return fire and get him off the payload. I'm very low here. I do get a heal from our Lumen, and he's still on the payload, and I'm relatively confident I can get him off. So I keep shooting and he goes down. Falcon is flying around again. He's quite squishy, so if you can land a hit on him, it is worth doing. Although I would not say he is one of Hurricane's highest priority targets because he's very difficult to hit. Point C is almost up, but I find myself sort of stood here, the enemy team all on the other side of this wall, so I decide to go and have a peek and see what's going on. Their payload isn't being pushed, and there's the Inferno. As soon as I peek up, the Stego starts firing at me, so I just put myself back down and then join the fight here. The Lumine is low, but again they are flying super fast around there, so I just give up on that. Got my sights on this Stego here. I think I can finish him off with a few well-placed blasts, but I think the Narukami got him before I could. This Vulcan is being very brave in the face of all these enemies. He's trying to take ours down, so again, I'm just trying to get my body in there and help our Vulcan so he doesn't get chunked. A few more pod shots at the Lumine. Explosions everywhere. But everybody is trying to kill this Lumine right now, so I give up and go up just to make sure the payload's okay. It's at 80-52 right now, so the enemy are kind of coming in to contest, and I am being shot at, but we are all together, and I'm relatively confident that we are going to be able to push it the rest of the way. Inferno is a high priority target for me, even though they're very difficult to hit. I don't want him just free firing on the payload, so I just go and keep shooting, and we manage to take him down. I'm pinging for help here. Unfortunately, the Sky Raider is just ripping into me, and I do go down here and explode spectacularly. However, on my way down, the payload is being pushed, and my team does get it over the line, and that is the win there. And welcome to game number 2. We're all waiting for this new season, so hopefully you have some extra time to kill. And we're here with another Hurricane game, and it's on the harbor this time. I'm just moving myself around to the flank. The enemy has a tendency to sort of move into these waterways and attack on the flanks, so I'm moving around just to pressure them out. I get a really good shred on this Hurricane. He's moving back, but there's a lot of pressure on him, and my teammate manages to take him down there. So I'm moving up, and I see the enemy kind of setting up here. My team is really heavily on them. This Inferno's low. I go to beam him down, but the Panther sneaks him out there. We've got a Welkin and a Tricera in there. They're low, and I start opening fire. Pick up some assists with the AoE from my main weapon. There's, I think, only the two of them left, the Panaka and the Tricera, but our team is here, so I'm just putting pressure on. I get a few pings to take care of the Panaka, so I jump in there and help with that one. This Tricera is without shields, no fluid armor, and so a beam splitter is enough to take care of him. Meanwhile, the enemy is setting up to try and push us off our payload. I think this Inferno might be out of energy as he just dropped down like that. So I just wanted to go and see if I could get some hits on him. And I think the Stellaris had the same idea, but the Inferno's Orcs is incredibly powerful and allows him to have incredibly good mobility and energy management, but with everybody kind of, I guess, bullying him, he does go down in the end. We have a pretty commanding lead now. The enemy are kind of staggered back, and we're starting to push into B. I see this Tricera here. I noticed that he's low, and so again, when he has no fluid armor and you know, he's being pressured like that, it's worth putting in some damage to him. The Stellaris has the same idea, and we managed to take him down. I think this Welkin was going for me there, but he missed. This Lumen is stuck in there, so I'm just trying to throw a shield up, see if I can help anyway to get that Lumen when he's in that bubble. Their Hurricane is low here, so I just throw in some damage and yeah, finish him off there. The Stellaris here is pinging for this Serenith, so I'm trying to help out. I'm not very good in these tight spaces, and then this Panaka comes to the rescue, shooting me in the back. The Panaka's main gun is no joke. Like, it's like a shotgun. If he's got a bit of ammo in there, he can really shred you, so I just wanted to play a little bit carefully. Yeah, again, we got another kill, another assist there as we just start opening fire into the enemies. My teammate, the Panther, and the Stellaris, they are absolutely vicious. They're so good, and so really I'm just kind of hanging back here to give them some additional support, helping to secure those kills. Trying to take out the Hurricane's drones as well. This way my Panther isn't gonna fly off and get themselves stunned. Not that I really need to worry about that, because they really seem to know what they're doing. Tricera here, I'm just trying to keep him off the point. He has started to come to pressure me here, and I see he's got support, so my plan here is to just start backing out, slow and steady, with my shields, and yeah, just get out of the situation. The Welkin is coming for me here, so I put down another drone. Stellaris comes in, so I stay to help him, and he gets the kill. The Tricera trying to dig in some damage there. So I set up in front of him with my shield and drones. I'm feeling pretty safe, and then I head towards the point. There's Panther just taking these guys for a walk off into the sunset, and yeah, I didn't really have much to do there. Just hiding behind this pillar away from this Inferno. I'm not super confident against Infernos in a one-on-one situation. I notice the Welkin comes in here as well to try and get a kill. I jump back up here to where I've already placed down one of my shields, but he realizes that they're in big danger here, rushes off to try and stop our payload, so I just start chucking in some damage there, and then the final kill, and then the payload is sent home. So that's it. A couple of Hurricane games for you today. Nice quick ones, but hopefully it will have tided you over a little bit whilst you wait for this Season 1 patch to release. If you liked the video, please drop me a like and consider subscribing. Hopefully I'll post another one soon. Thank you.